And this plague stopped when a man of God was involved, when a true church was involved. When you have messed up as a nation, as a leader, as an individual, as a believer, you should not always try to solve your own problems alone. You must involve a true man of God. He knows how to interpret the things of God. He knows how to decree and declare the things of God into existence. This famine was stopped because of a true man of God who was involved. And when he was involved, the pandemic, the famine, the siege stopped. What is needed now for all these things that are happening? It is the stopping of a plague, which no man can do without consulting a true man of God, without consulting a church. The church should be leading right now in all these things that we are seeing. Are we saying we should be congregating by now? No. We are saying diplomatically, the world leaders, the presidents, the governments should have consulted with the true men of God diplomatically to hear from God. What is God saying? God wants you to submit to him. If you have tried the doctors and it cannot work, come to a true church, come to a true man of God. The things would be solved. But the problem that we have now, people don't want to worship God through Jesus Christ. They want only blessing. They want only healing. They want only miracles. They want this and that. They want promotion. They want protection. But they don't want to worship God. This is the problem. If you'd want your own problem to be solved, your own challenge to be solved, come to a true church. Face a true man of God. And he is the one who is qualified. There is a priesthood now. A priesthood according to the New Testament. Those who are believers, they can facilitate your coming out of a plague, a problem. Here I am. I can also facilitate a reconciliatory work. Reconciling you to God through the gospel of Jesus Christ. The nations of the world, individuals included, governments included, they need to be reconciled to God through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And all these problems, famines, droughts, changing of seasons will stop. Diseases will stop. Who stopped the plague? Phineas, one man. Who made Samaria to have fine flour? One man, together with the lepers. So if the people that are in authority, if individuals can just listen, then what you are going through is just but something that can not even take hours for God to solve. But you are the one who is prolonging it. You are the one who is keeping it. You are the one who is even giving it more life and more days. You are the one who is perpetuating that problem. Identify Phineas. Identify in Elisha. Identify a true ministry. Identify a true church. Identify the true men of God. And your challenges would stop. Identify a voice which you can listen to, which can help you to end what you are suffering from. It can be ended. It can be stopped. It can be healed. That disease, that cancer can be healed. That problem that you are going through can be healed. There is a man of God who can interpret your situation and can make it to cease. And identify it is your duty. It is never the duty of God. It is your duty to identify that somebody, that voice, that man of God, that church which preaches Christ as the Savior, as the Redeemer, as the healer, as the burden bearer. And you go and pay allegiance to that church. Your problem that you are going through can be stopped. May I talk also to the Emmanuel International Ministry members. I know there are some who have never yet, as yet, meet with the reality. Though they are church attendees, I am saying to you, from today, if you can come, and we sit down, and we talk, and I preach Christ to you, your pandemic, your problem, your situation, your disease, yes, pandemics, they do strike a nation. They are not for individuals, but individuals can face serious situations, cases from their generations. Those can stop if you can come willingly with all your heart. It can stop. You can't identify a true man of God, a true church, and your problem would persist. No. Will you investigate what is the problem? And Pinehas just did it once, and God was happy. And he had to tell Moses that Pinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, has pleased me. He has done what I've been thinking about. There are some people who are qualified to do what God is thinking about. Who carries? Some people who carry the mind of God. Some men of God who carry the mind of God. To the extent that if he executes God's judgment, it's like God executing that judgment. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I would want you to be in good books with God, like Pinehas, to the extent that when you are now doing